Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Christina's Healthy Life. I'm Christina. This is the first reaction video I've done in a while, so let's get right into it. All right, so today we are talking about one of my very least favorite people, Autumn Calabrese. If you do not know who that is, she is like a super trainer for BODi, which used to be Beachbody. It's like a fitness MLM. She's sort of a fitness influencer, like a health and wellness influencer. I use that term very loosely. I think she's a mess, and we're going to get into that a little bit more. I have several videos already critiquing the things that she's doing, so this video is really going to focus on some of the latest news and most importantly, the hormone health nonsense that she is spewing, right? So if you kind of follow her or I think I've mentioned it as well. This is like the new thing. She's kind of pushing on her Instagram is this idea of like balancing your hormones through diet and exercise. On December 13th, 2023, Autumn officially announced that that her hormone health program will be launching in December of 2024. So she announced that it was about a year out.
I am coming out with a brand new program. It will be coming actually December 2024, so we are still a ways out from it, y'all. But it is a hormone health program. Yes, that has been what I've been working on. It does have a nutrition component and a fitness component. Has supplements with it. This is a really big one, y'all. These are proprietary supplements. This is something I've been working on with the team. This is a team of doctors, PhDs, our development team. These are specifically designed for hormone health, for hormone balance. Part of the reason the program won't come out until next December is because I'm gonna leave the ring light off, because we are making our own supplements. Like, you cannot go get these at a store. I've obviously done my hormone health certification. I spent 7 months doing that. I've been reading like crazy. We have a doctor on board for this program. Hormone issues are happening for women at all different ages, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. This is, if your hormones are out of balance for any number of reasons, this program can help you. I actually already ran a version of the program on 8 women. They're actually 2 weeks away from wrapping up their round. It is a 3-month-long program. You can't expect to fix your hormones in a month. That's not how it's gonna work. So it is 12 weeks long. So they're finishing up right now. And we're actually in April starting a big test group for this. We're doing hormone testing, everything for this when we take people through the test group. We're doing blood work, we're doing saliva tests. We're really gonna be showing you guys and laying this all out as to how this is going to work.
Yeah, so we kind of knew this was coming. Some folks even in my comments called it even before she announced it, but in June of 2023, right around there, BODi was doing or having Summit, like their annual like gathering of coaches or whatever, like their big brainwashing convention, in my opinion. And she did announce, like, for sure that is coming. I'm sure people have been asking her, they had been asking her all about it because she was doing her hormone stuff. But anyway, I'm going to get there.
You were at my lunch and learn. The question was asked about hormone health. And I did let y'all know we are in the very, 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 very early stages of me talking with the team at BODi and working on putting something together, a program together.
Now, when she announced that at Summit, she was only a month out of her midterm for her little hormone course. And she like actively said,
You should not want a program from me right now because I'm still learning.
First of all, no one should want to learn from you, period. But again, I will elaborate more on that. But you guys, the info in that course looked basic at best. Ooh. I mean basic. I mean high school level biology. And even so, like, Autumn doesn't get that, and she posts like she's an expert. It's a stunning example of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Okay, and on top of that, she's a mean girl, okay? But, so just to kind of bring us up to kind of where we've been from June to the announcement in December, I guess she ran like a small test group with like 8 people. And while it didn't say who the 8 people were, I mean, if you follow Autumn, I think we all have a pretty good guess that it was like Tanya and all her other little friends, right? Christina Delgado and all those other like body babes or whatever. Okay, they ran it for 3 months, which is a joke. I don't know how they did any other testing or anything like that, but I have my reservations, especially because I'm sure Autumn like handpicked the people to, get amazing results, honestly. Nothing about BODi is honest. Nothing about Autumn Calabrese is honest or authentic or real. So it just wouldn't surprise me at all. It just wouldn't surprise me if that was the group. In December, she also mentioned that she was going to bring a doctor on board, which I actually am happy about. That was a big critique I had when she was kind of first talking about hormone health. BODi does have several PhDs on board, but like none in any kind of endocrinology, nothing related to hormone health at all. And that's not to, poop on them. They have exercise science degrees. So do I. And similar sports science, nutrition, human ecology. So, but again, nothing to do with hormones, nothing. Okay. Same with Autumn, but I digress. And so I have to say that is like one, like teeny tiny little positive, like at least they're bringing, a doctor on board. Nonetheless, Autumn is not certified in hormone health, in anything. And I'm going to keep saying that all video because that's the truth. Okay, so I just want to throw it out there that if you're someone who like has been looking at BODi or Autumn Calabrese or like something gimmicky like that to like balance your hormones or whatever, please just see your doctor. Please just see your doctor. It is simple. They've actually gone to school and specialized in this one area of your health. It's a no-brainer. Now, unfortunately, in the United States, we do have a for-profit healthcare system. So I can understand why, public trust in medical doctors has eroded. The trust just isn't there. And I get why people can be skeptical of trusting a doctor. Like, oh, are they just shilling for big pharma? Like, is this really in my best interest? I get that. I think that's a larger problem and probably a video for someone a little smarter than me, and that's fine. So like, I get why people might be searching for some sort of an alternative. And I think we even need to look at that with her bringing on a doctor for BODi. Like, what are their credentials? Is it one of her fancy concierge doctors? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of tests are they going to run? Those are all things that are just going to remain to be seen. Cause they'll run a larger test group, coming up in the spring. So we'll be able to kind of, look at everybody, look at how they're testing, look at those methods and talk a little bit more about them. Yeah. So there's a lot still that remains to be seen. And she mentioned that she was doing like new supplements as part of the hormone health course or whatever it's going to be. So that remains to be seen. I don't know. I know she takes that stupid maca or whatever. I'm sure that'll be in there. I can't even imagine the nonsense, really. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just BODi's latest gimmick. That's it. I'm going to say it again a little louder for the people in the back. Autumn Calabrese has no credentials. Zero. None. Nada. No matter what she says. No certifications. None. Okay? To be fair, by the time you see this, she might be certified in Pilates. Love that for her. Love Pilates. But as of now, no certs. Even if she was Even if she had her Pilates cert at this moment, that doesn't make her qualified to give hormone health advice to anyone, Oh my God, it makes me so mad. I don't care about her IIN course. I'm going to talk about that in 1 second. I don't care that she read so many like books or whatever. Not one textbook in sight while she was taking that course, by the way. They were just like more gimmick books by doctors to like sell and make money, okay? Like, let's be honest. And she just posts like all these little tidbits, like she's some sort of hormone expert, like she's an authority on balancing hormones. Girl, get the fuck out of here. So when you actually go to the IIN website, it specifically says that you get a certificate of completion, that you've completed the course, right? You pay like probably so many $100s for the course or whatever. And then you're not actually certified in anything. You just get a certificate of completion. That's it. So again, she's not certified in hormone health. Like, now, IIN is the same school or whatever that she did her gut health certificate, that she did her gut health thing through, and like her health coaching, right? So again, none of those are certifications, none of them. Certified in nothing. No credentials. Zero. Period. So I'm gonna come back and touch a little bit more on the gut health program, because I think we're gonna see like a similar trajectory as kind of we saw her take her gut health journey and turn it into a program. I think we're seeing the same thing. Her take her own like personal hormone journey and turn it into a program for BODi or whatever. Autumn is purposefully misleading when she says that she's like IIN certified in anything, because again, you can check their website. She's not certified in anything. Not gut health, not hormone health, not a damn thing. It's misleading in my opinion, because I think when you put that right and you don't, most people aren't going to go look into IIN. It's like, oh, okay, great. She's certified. She works for BODi. She's fit. Great. Well, yeah, that's the thing. That title kind of lends legitimacy to the program, to Autumn, to BODi. It still is nothing. No credentials. I just want to leave that there. So I mentioned she'd got like a health coaching certification from IIN as well. I don't know one respectable trainer who like claims they are IIN certified and like goes to, I'm sorry, that's nonsense. Folks who are serious fitness professionals are going to get certified. They're actually going to get certified, number one. And number two, they're going to go through a legitimate certifying body like the ACSM, like ACE, like NASM, okay? And let me tell you, I'll save you a few Google searches. If you go to their websites, they don't have, none of those bodies offer a hormone health certification. And you know why? The legitimate certifying bodies, know good and well that hormone health and balancing hormones is outside the scope of any fitness professional. And those legit companies also have the ethics not to scam people. Autumn lacks both of those things. She truly does not have the awareness or the too far like up her own ass to see that this is way outside her scope, and that she's a scammer. She has no ethics at all, in my opinion. Same with gut health. They don't have like gut health. That's not really within the scope of a fitness trainer, but okay, girl, go off. That was just another gimmick by BODi. Autumn turned this little like personal journey into like a whole program because she went to her little IIN school. And we're going to see kind of the same trajectory here. So we can kind of look at the gut health program, how it's been advertised, sold, talked about. Let's talk about that for a little. I'm going to give a couple examples that did not sit very well with me. And if you're new to this channel, I have a degree in exercise science. I have a graduate degree in nutrition. I'm a state licensed physical therapist assistant. I've been training individuals and groups for well over 10 years. I've been a coach for numerous activities and sports. I know what I'm doing. I know what's in my scope. I know what's not. I know when to refer someone to a different professional, whether that's a medical doctor, a mental health professional. Autumn doesn't know that. Autumn doesn't care because it's all under this gimmick of BODi, which remember used to be Beachbody. So I just wanna keep touching on this because BODi is still as problematic as they have ever been. And what I mean by that is BODi and their programs perpetuate this like culture of restrictive eating, under eating. There's a big focus on body image, before and after photos. It's still very looks focused. I think when they changed from Beachbody to BODi, they kind of tried to like rebrand that a little bit, right? They talked about like health esteem. Autumn, always, makes up this nonsense like, I do this for my health. I do it because I feel good. Girl, no. And it's not just because I don't like believe you. I see shit that actively contradicts what you say. For example, Autumn posted this like before and after sort of herself, where the differences in say like lighting, posing, they're very obvious, right? In one, she's pretty clearly, she's obviously posed. She's probably, flexing a little bit, working her angles. She's got, good light. She was probably prepared for that photo to be taken. Let's be honest. She might not have like had, a ton of breakfast that morning. You know what I mean? Like versus a photo of her where she's being active and on a stage with, harsh lighting. She's probably exhaling there, right? And also, come on, read the room. You can't think you look bad there. And I don't think she was saying that, but it's the whole point that like this, like a little different, it's just so tone deaf. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. And this is why I think BODi is still like so looks focused. Because she can talk about her gut health all day, drinking her, her green tea and doing her ice plunge or whatever. Girl, it's still, this is a before and after pic, okay? Come on. Now, I think the difference in these two pictures, she claimed to have gained 5 pounds in 8 days, which that is kind of a lot for a normal fluctuation, but is it over 8 days? Especially she was traveling, okay? That's stressful on top of all the other stress she puts on herself. I don't know where she was in her cycle, but I know that she talked about like having issues with it. That can all contribute to hanging on to excess weight, excess fluid, all those things. But also, let's assume it's not water weight. Let's assume it's not just like a little fluctuation. How restrictive does your diet have to be to gain 5 pounds in a week? Like if you are restricting that hard to where, if you're restricting that hard to where you rebound like that, you have greater problems. That's actually not the point. It was all just to sell gut health. Like the whole before and after little nonsense with her like 2 stupid pictures was to push the gut health program. Girl, get out of here. Okay. And then she did it again, posted Tanya's picture. So if you might know Tanya, she was in Insanity and with Shaun T, another body program from years back. That one was really successful. And Tanya's still around, like the body space. She's on Instagram. I see her on Autumn's Instagram. They're buds. So she posted this like before and after of Tanya, which I just have, God.
Let me just show you guys what I mean about effort and consistency and really doing the work. This is my bestie, Tanya. This was her back March 2022, right before she started 4-week gut protocol. Beautiful, strong, fit, healthy, but she was having a lot of gut health issues. I know I could say this because she's my bestie. Gas, bloating, indigestion, stomach cramping, things like that. Gut protocol comes out. She starts it, feels really good. She has stayed so consistent with it over the last year, y'all. What? You guys, does that mean it's easy all the time? No. Does that mean that she wakes up every single day so excited to work out? No, although I know she does enjoy exercising because it's a part of her lifestyle. Does it mean she never has a treat? Of course not. But you guys, what a difference a year makes when you're consistent. Come on.
Again, totally looks focused, and it's not that it's wrong to want to look good. It's the way, for me, it's the way this image or this transformation or whatever is being used to sell gut health. Because Autumn is claiming that Tanya, achieved these results by following like the gut health program. That is questionable. Number one, just looking at these, let me tell you, you probably already know this. It goes without saying, but just hear me out. You could have the most beautiful, healthy gut flora in the world. That doesn't guarantee you abs, right? A low body fat percentage and well-defined rectus abdominis muscle give you abs, okay? She is using these almost as if to say, do my gut health program, you'll get results like this, okay? Could eating healthier maybe get you there? Sure. But I mean, come on. We know that's, come on, right? Like, now if you go to Tanya's Instagram, she has a little bit more of like the real deal, talking about how she worked with her doctors, okay? Worked with her own doctor or doctors. I think she was actually on hormone replacement therapy to address some issues that she had going on. So, okay, medical doctor, medicine, okay, not gut health, not body, none of that. I've also seen rumors that she was taking Ozempic. That would contribute to weight loss, certainly fat loss. And others have suggested actually that Tanya photoshops her abs in some of her photos and videos. I don't know for sure, but I mean, this just really shows how problematic BODi is as a company and how problematic Autumn is as a trainer. Like using these obvious, like aesthetic side-by-side photos and trying to claim that her gut health program is responsible for the results and act like it's about feeling good. Okay. So again, based on what we've seen with the trajectory, again, the way we've seen like the gut health program go, I suspect we're going to see the hormone health program take a very similar trajectory. I know that they're doing like a bigger test group with some of the top coaches this spring in April, I think she said. So that's going to be coming up in a few months. Again, by then I'll be able to kind of dig in a little more, look at some of the program itself, some of the methods, what they're saying about it. But I do kind of suspect that Tanya might also be in that test group. And maybe some of the others who she already ran, like in her private group. Like I mentioned, I would suspect it's like her little friends. But yeah, again, I just expect to see more like this, like more posts, that claim to heal your gut, heal your hormones, reduce inflammation. All the buzzwords, all the same old before and afters, same old shit. Thanks for hanging in there. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and I want to make my final few points. Autumn Calabrese has no credentials and no business shilling hormone health anything. Not a credential in sight. Credentials, certifications, who is she? Now, she obviously has a large audience, a large following, and I'm not picking on her because of that. I would call out even a smaller creator if they were trying to sell a hormone health program. But the thing is Autumn isn't an independent fitness influencer. She's not just some girl on Instagram, some woman on Instagram, right? Autumn is a body personality. And it's her job to sell body products, programs, Shakeology, whatever. And I just think that it makes this so much more nefarious. I could point you to several videos that talk about, what a poor business model BODi actually is, where most folks lose money. Whew, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to sign it off. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for sticking with me. Please consider leaving a like, a little comment, subscribe to the channel if you'd like. I react every once in a while, but I also have totally free fitness videos that you don't have to join an MLM to do, and I will never try to tell you I can balance your hormones if you give me your money. So I just want to sign off and leave you with this one little tidbit so you never forget it. Autumn Calabrese isn't certified in anything.
You should not want a program from me. You should not want a program from me. You should not want a program from me.